I'm back. It's your boy 101. Can't be cloned, can't be repeated. Like I said before, my mom only had one son, so you niggas can't be me. Ain't never had no twin. Uh, this video I'm gonna be reacting to is by Ashley Dalton. And before we even get into the video, I'm gonna just share with y'all the title is. Uh, the title is "You Don't Like Him, You Like the Idea of Him." Um, I personally say this a lot in a relationship in the beginning. You know, everything is fine. You telling this person you love this person so much, you like this person, which means you like majority of the things about them. Because we not gonna sit here and act like everybody's perfect. We actually sit down and take the time to think like, okay, everybody come with their own bullshit, but whose bullshit am I willing to deal with, right? So ladies, y'all have to understand that as men, if we like you, and we not gonna want to change you. If anything, we would speak on the physical, like, hey, you feel me? Let's go to the gym, let's work out, or I think you look good in this, look good in that. But for the most part, we like you for who you are and how you came into this equation. But for ladies, I feel like over time the dude that you fell in love with, that you loved and liked, you saw potential in him, but it's not going in the direction that you wanted it to go. So now you feel like you should have to change that person. But if I came into this relationship as 100% myself, but then you want to change me and who I am as a character, as a man, then that you don't like me for real, because you like the idea of me and what I can be. So when I saw the title of this video, it definitely resonated with me. And I haven't watched this, of course, y'all know that. So I want to get into the video and see what Miss Ashley has to say concerning the topic, because I want to know if she's gonna have a similar viewpoint as me, or if she's gonna present this argument a different way. Because I've definitely felt like that before. Like, you don't like me, you like the idea of me, you like what is in your head and not what is in front of you. You may like me physically, but then there may be certain things about me that you started to not like over time, or you started to dislike over time, to where you telling me you should change this, change that, change that, change that, ultimately telling me to be a whole new person. So, with that being said, YouTube, it's your boy 101. Let's get straight into it.
For a very specific group of women in my comment section. If you're leaving nasty, negative comments under posts where women are being completely vulnerable about their level up, you need to stop, especially when you're using borrowed advice that you just learned from me or from whoever else on this app against those same women. You don't even have the
It looked like
guts to come up on this platform or use a real profile picture of yourself if it's not an initial, if it's not an AI photo, and you definitely don't have the guts to come up and be honest and be vulnerable about the things that you need to work on and how you need to level up. So for you to tear down older ladies, younger women who are coming up on my platform to open up their hearts, to ask for advice is nasty. Now y'all telling all the girls don't wear lip liner. Y'all just learned that 5 minutes ago from my video with the Latina girl who came up. Now it's all of a sudden know this, know that. There's things you ladies need to work on. And of course, this is not everyone, because I do see the positivity in the comments, but I'm just tired of you guys dogpiling on the women who are coming out. This is coming from the ladies in my comment section. You're not even leveled up, babe. Hush. You have a big back. If your back is not big, there's still challenges in the look department or in the physical department. So please work on yourself before you come down on ladies who are actively trying.
she got a disclaimer, and I I kind of will see this coming because women are like a coalition or a cult. You feel me? If you go outside of the norm, you basically going against them. And as a woman, if you go against another woman, they gonna automatically label you as a pygmy, right? So I understand why she leaving this disclaimer because I myself even did a video on this. If a woman is doing things to please her man, other women will attack her and tell her she needs to focus on herself. I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna try to throw a clip in here. Right here just to give an example. But let's move forward.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Take me through there. Take me through there. What you talking about? Pack that nigga lunch.
And my whole thing is, what's wrong with loving your man? Like, what's wrong with doing stuff for him, no matter it be big or small? Because I hear all the time it's the little things. So if it's the little things that make a relationship for you, ladies, why can't it be the little things that make it for us? She said they told her not to fold his clothes, make him lunch. The little things, bro. Like, y'all want us to be miserable because y'all haven't even had a miserable personal experience yourself. Y'all have seen what has happened to others, and y'all have heard stories from older women. And you got to understand, what did they do to get in that position? Because this is not how everything starts. If they knew that man wasn't right, then they shouldn't have got with him, right? But I'm not finna get too deep into it. Let's get back into the video with Miss Ashley.
Welcome in. Follow the page. Like, subscribe. There we go. Hello, welcome in, y'all.
Hi, so my name is Maya. I'm 22.
Oh, Maya, slow down. Hi, Maya.
Yes, I'm currently in college.
Maya, hold on, Maya. Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I consent.
Okay.
Okay, I'm currently 22. This is my last year in college. So the question that I have, I was in a relationship December 2024. That was my last relationship. Before that, I just got into that was my first relationship. Just got into that. I've never learned how to like date really. That wasn't something that was like talked about or taught in my household. So my question would be like how I started trying to date. So I just want to learn how to not get attached. Like say the first person I go on a date with, I create these scenarios. I'm looking.
So this is what you're gonna do, Maya. You're gonna start telling yourself, I don't know this person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about them. Any story I create in my mind is simply Disney World, fantasy, lies.
Ooh.
And until they show me different or otherwise, then it's all make believe and pretend. I don't know them.
I've been trying. I said this summer I was trying to date. I started dating like maybe 2 or 3 people, but I noticed I feel like you're getting attached, and then I can't really see what's going on anymore. So with the lies, okay, now I need to think about, okay, this is a lie right here. Don't create this scenario just yet. And it's kind of hard. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's.
But my question to you is, what are you attached to?
I would say after the first date, maybe if we go out 1 or 2 times, I start thinking about the future, and I get attached.
You're getting attached to the future. Again, the first 2 dates, what are you attached to? Not the future. Give me the facts. What are you attached to?
One person, it would be, I'm 22. I like to go out and not just like to dinner. Like if I could go out to a lounge or to like a club with my significant other or somebody that potentially can be, I enjoy that. Somebody that likes to party like I do, and we just have that in common. So I would say just how if we have common interests. So if that's something I get attached to that idea.
Okay, so just
I mean, honestly, me giving my 1 and 2 cent. Um, she said she just started dating her last year at college. Y'all bear with me, okay? I'm trying to retain as much information as I can. She said she just started dating her last year at college. So she was super focused on school to the point to where now she don't know how to weed out the good and the bad men. She finds something, and this is why the video is titled this. I get it now. She finds something that she likes about these dudes, and then it carries over to other things that they might not be displaying that she would like for them to do. But with that being said, I genuinely feel like it is this a double-edged sword right here. It's good and it's bad for a female to have a hoe phase. The good part about it is she know what she want and she can't be played with easily. The bad part about it, she's probably had so many sexual encounters that she might still be searching for that, even though she's in a relationship with you. Like you holding everything down, but have she still wants to be promiscuous, but still maintain that relationship, that stability. Because if she's just out here doing it, not in a relationship, then she could be considered a hoe. That's just how I feel. Like I feel like sometimes it's good for a female to have a hoe phase, and then sometimes I feel like it's bad because if you think about it, back in the day, they got married young, they lost their virginity to that person, and they only been with that person. But then if you ask a woman, that's you settling. You need to find what you're looking for, no matter how many you run through. That's the flip side to it. As many as you run it through, because what people don't understand is when you having sex, you feel me? When you doing that, you are giving them a piece of you and taking a piece from them. So you won't even notice it, but you slowly changing over time. So what I could say about her and how her views is so far is she pure. You know what I'm saying? And so any dude that she do give a chance shouldn't mess that up with her. But then you got dudes who will understand that and realize I won't have to do much to get her. That's why I say it's a double-edged sword. Let's get back to the video.
just going out, partying, and having a meal together, sharing a meal together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna break it down. Okay, so this is what Maya, and I'm just gonna say it like this so you can hear it. You're attached to, let's say that you get in a car with him, y'all drive there and you're talking. So you're attached to being in a car and talking. Then you get into the restaurant with him and you're attached to eating chicken and rice with him with low lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And him talking about all the things he may do in the future, but he's not doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So after y'all finish the chicken and rice, he pays for the bill. You're still attached.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it like this for a reason. You leave and y'all go to a venue with no lighting and loud music. And maybe you have a drink or two. So now you're not feeling like yourself. Now you're feeling euphoric. Oh, there's vibes. Now there's vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're dancing. He may be in your neck at this point. Oh, this is my future husband now. So you leave. You wake up the next day and you think to yourself, this could be the one. Because I sat in a vehicle with him, a car, a piece of tin. I sat down at a restaurant and had chicken and rice, pollo and arroz. And I left and went to a venue with no lighting. And the alcohol has switched my brain chemistry to make me think, after kissing him, that he's the one. So again, what are you attached to?
I would say just, well, when you put it like that, okay, what I'm saying wasn't making sense. You're not attached to just, I have something in common with him. So maybe it's just having someone.
She attached to having someone, period. That's why females, when they go out to clubs and they single but they with their best friend, no matter how many dudes try to talk to this girl, her best friend gonna butt in like she not interested. Cause her best friend know if she end up with this dude, she not gonna have no companionship. So their relationship is a substitute for their friendship is a substitute for a relationship. And one thing I like about Ashley is she really like break it down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I feel like I wouldn't be able to do this type of work simply because I would get straight to the point. And me getting straight to the point is like damn near rude and disrespectful depending on the female I'm talking to. So if you just break shit down from the root, from the source, which is why I said in my other video about the truth, if we attack issues at the root and then we move forward taking steps, we will change in a positive manner. But if you try to just change because of something surface, you're not really changing for the better. You changing for the look, for the aesthetic, but you're not changing in deep down inside. That makes sense. So I definitely agree with what she's saying. Tell them what they're doing, and then ask them what's going on. What are you gonna do? Like this is a conversation I'm pretty sure she hasn't had with anybody.
That you could just be your person. I'm attached to the idea of this is my person, or this could be my person, is what I'm thinking right now. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. I'm not sure.
Maybe too is, do you know how to be by yourself, Maya? Do you enjoy your own company?
I feel like I do, because before I started trying to date, or I haven't really been with anyone else. I'm the only child. I was always by myself, so it wasn't a matter
Companionship.
of I can sit in a room by myself. I could be in silence for hours and I'll be okay. So when I think about that, it's like I have my person. Maybe that's something I long for. I didn't have siblings growing up. I was always by myself. So when I get that one person,
That's like the church girl stereotype. She has to come off as something that deep down inside she didn't want to, but she was like born into it. So the first opportunity she get, she's like, I'm gonna do what everybody else is doing. Only child syndrome is real, y'all. What you gotta know.
I jumped the gun. It's just like, oh my God, I need this. I need it to work. And then that gets in the way of how I'm dating now. Instead of me dating the 5 dudes I should be dating at 22 without commitment, I'm over here trying to put my all.
Yeah.
into that one.
So you just broke it down. You even said yourself, maybe because I didn't have siblings, maybe I didn't get a lot of attention. I don't know your background. I'm not a therapist, and I want you to go to therapy. Maybe you didn't get attention from a guardian or someone in your life. So maybe that causes attachment. And 2, you are young, so that's a natural part of life, right? You're younger, you get attached easier. So that's something that you may want to talk to with a therapist about. Okay. But I do also want you to give yourself space to date.
Okay.
I don't want you to fall in so quickly. And I think it's nice that, there are young guys who want to do things, that y'all want to go out, y'all want to eat, y'all want to, get your sneakers dirty and go to festivals.
Mm-hmm.
But give it some time is what I'm saying, before you fall in so deeply.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, doll. Thank you for coming up, baby doll. And I think even the older girls, the older woman needs to hear that as well. That doesn't only go for the 21, that goes for 31, 41, 51, 71. There are all type of women, thank you, Gracia, that get attached very quickly. I think it is important to learn how to enjoy your own company, know how to be with yourself, because if you allow any person in your life, right, to come into your life and you need their presence like you need oxygen, if they go away, if they change their mind one day, if they no longer want to be with you, then that's going to be a problem for you. So you have to.
And you know what? That's a fact because let's 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 compare relationships to drugs, right? If you are something that I rely on heavily for a certain feeling, and then one day you just gone, I'm gonna search for something to fill that void. You know what I'm saying? I'm not see, and that's why I don't like the term rebound because people try to make it seem like, oh yeah, she only messed with you because they not together no more. But in all actuality, she's still looking for a genuine connection, and the only way she can find that is through a relationship. If I if I stop smoking weed, I might start taking perks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever can fill that void and make it feel better. So when it come to relationships, she might say, "Okay, I had everything I needed with this guy, but now we not together no more." Right? So she say, this man got 5 qualities that I loved about him, but it still didn't work. So let's say loyalty, handsome, driven, motivated, family oriented. Now she's dating and she got a dude that's driven but not family oriented. She got another dude that's motivated but not loyal. So now she bouncing around 2, 3 different guys because they all bring something different to the table when the idea of the person, because she knows that person exists because she was with them. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she knows this exists, she's chasing a high. Niggas don't stop using heroin and smoke cigarettes. They stop using heroin and they smoke, they drink, they do other drugs. But because that one drug did so much for them, they gotta find all these other different feelings in so many different places. So I definitely agree with her 100%. That's why I also encourage to make your relationship work. No matter what turmoil or adversity, issues, like make it work. That's why I like to refer to grandma and grandpa. You know what I'm saying? They had the term Rolling Stone. And then they also had the term Jezebel. Your grandma knew what your granddaddy was doing, but that stayed in house. You know what I'm saying? Your granddad knew who your grandma was before he got with her, but he didn't let that cloud his judgment on their marriage of 50 to 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Houses in 2026 are built using plywood and studs. Houses that was built in the 60s and 70s was made with brick and mortar. So that foundation is stronger to where if you even get a thought of breaking it off, one would fight harder for the other. Niggas not standing outside of windows with boom boxes blasting music no more. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. A girl tell you no nowadays, or the girl that you been with decides she don't want to be with you no more. Shoot or shoot. Now you on Instagram just. You feel me?
To learn, how to be with yourself. And you also have to learn, okay, they're a part of my life. It's nice that they're here. I'm so happy that I have them, but I don't depend on their presence. And the only person you can truly depend on is God. Okay, that's the only 100%. But human beings are very fickle. People change their mind every day. They could tell you they love you. They can do all of the things for you. But human beings are fickle. All right. And I think you live and you learn. You have to go through the process of life. So I think it's natural at that young age to feel that way. But I think it does become a problem if you're older and you're still feeling those feelings, where you don't know how to let go, where you don't know how to make peace with a relationship, or you're like at a man's door, you're calling him 100 times, you're banging on his door. Where are you? What are you doing? You're trying to do all type of things to get him back. Then we're in dangerous territory. And if that's you, that's something I want you to work on. Thank you, Jess. That's something I want you to work on.
I agree 100%. Y'all know the channel. Y'all can continue to watch the video yourselves. I gotta run. So this your boy 101. I hope y'all like this content. Ashley, if you see this video, we love what you're doing. Keep it up. We out.